What if Orcus sands hummed with regret, burying your heart to trap you forever? This super creepy story from Orcus in 2280 will grab you tight. Taryn Vex, a rover scout, finds humming sands that whisper her regret over her brother's death. But they trap her team in endless dust. Stay to face the dark. Orcus' dusty plains stretch under a faint, starry sky, their sands shifting like lost sighs. Taryn drives her rover in her sealed suit, its wheels grinding as she maps ancient dunes. The research outpost domes hum in the cold, her only home since Earth got too harsh. Taryn's heart aches because her brother Kale died in the dust. Stormed 6 years ago, his last words, "It's humming," stuck in her head. She hopes the sands hold clues to what Kale meant. One day, her rover brushes a dune, and it hums, whispering Taryn Kale's voice, like blowing dust. Her chest feels tight. She thinks it's the wind, but she freezes when the dune glows and forms Kale's face, his eyes empty, staring at her. Taryn's scared, but she can't stop exploring. The humming sands get creepier, glowing brighter, and bad things hit the outpost. Tools jam, lights dim, and the air feels heavy, like it's stealing regret. Taryn's scanner, which maps the dunes, stings her head, like the hum is creeping into her mind. Other scouts hear the sands whisper their regret-lost dreams, old mistakes, then sink into the dust, gone. Taryn checks a dune, but its sand is weird, with tiny carvings that glow under her light. She tells her friend Rin, a tough geologist with a scar on his arm from a rock slide. Rin scans the plains and finds carvings, pictures of people buried, their regret etched in dust. The sands hum, "You're gone," in a spooky voice, and Taryn's hands shake so bad she drops her scanner. What's this hum trying to do? Taryn and Rin decide to find out. They suit up and trek to a dune cluster, where the dust stings and the wind howls like a beast. The sands hum like a maze, glowing too fast. Their lights catch strange carvings, shapes that shift when they blink. Taryn's stomach knots like something's watching. The carvings lead to a deep dust cave, its walls glowing red like a buried heart. In the center, a humming sand core pulses, whispering like a storm. Dark shapes swirl in the dust, like ghosts with no faces. Taryn feels dizzy, like the cave's pulling her in. Rin's tools catch signals from the core, not from Earth, but from deep space, far past the Kuiper Belt. The cave feels wrong, like it's alive. Taryn's scanner shows scary pictures. Kale's storm, scouts screaming, and an old outpost buried in dust. Rin says the sands are part of something called the burial, not just dust but a trap that buries souls. The humming sands work for the keepers, a creepy force that loves regret and grows with every hum. The outpost starts breaking down. Domes crack in sudden storms, air leaks, and scouts act weird, walking toward dunes with eyes that glow red like the sand. Taryn's afraid they're not themselves anymore. Rin finds a black shard in the cave, carved with stars that look like eyes, pulsing with the core's hum. The sands scream, "We hold," and Taryn wonders if she's still safe or if the burial's got her trapped. Things get worse. Orcus plains shake, like they're angry. Taryn finds a piece of the black shard, and it glows, showing Kale's face. He looks so scared, like he's stuck in dust, begging Taryn to run. Everyone's scanners show the same thing, a web of dust where regret buries forever. The sand core shows a net of red lines, like a trap catching every person at the outpost. Each dot in the net is someone's soul, each hum their regret. The plains roar with a creepy sound, and the shadows match the burial's web, like the whole dwarf planet's waking up. Rin finds a carving saying the keepers want the whole system next. They're not just on Orcus, they're tied to other sands in space, all hungry for souls. Taryn sees a vision of dark shapes like fog with glowing eyes, talking about burying or ending everything. The burial's signals shoot out to the stars, like the keepers are closing in. The outpost's gear goes wild, radios scream Kale's voice, lights flash his face. Taryn feels Kale's whisper in the burial's web, so faint, urging her to fight. Rin wonders if the keepers are burying them or testing them. Orcus quakes with a bad hum, and the shadows swirl like a cage. Taryn stares at the sand core, her hands cold, knowing the ghost might be waiting. She thinks about Kale, about the outpost, about whether she can stop this thing or if it's too big. The air feels heavy, like it's choking her. The outpost's too quiet now, and Taryn's not sure if she's alone or if the keepers are already. In her mind, the sands glow brighter, their hum louder, like they're thrilled. Taryn steps back, but the dust shifts, and the whispers grow stronger, calling her name over and over. She looks at Rin, who's pale, staring at the core. They both know something's coming, something they can't stop. The planes outside roar, like they're alive. Taryn's heart feels like it's breaking, but she won't give up, not yet. She grips her scanner, hoping it holds a clue, but the hum just keeps coming, pulling her closer to the dark. The sands feel alive, their glow spreading like a storm. Taryn wonders if she ever leave, or if the burial has already trapped her soul. Twist. The sands aren't dust, they're the veins of a star beast eating regret. Is Orcus a frontier, or a soul vault? Could you drive into creepy humming sands knowing what they do? Tell us your scariest thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button if this gave you chills, send it to all your space friends, and subscribe for more stories that'll blow your mind.